There ain't no telling where they'll go, and it's nothing short of apropos. Well, they're out there fighting when they should be writing. Settle up for Adventure Brodeo.
Huzzah with you! A mop to the face!
A festive mop to the face.
A mop to the face, good sir. Am I wearing a Santa hat? Because you're wearing a Santa hat.
You are wearing a Santa hat. This is jolly.
AF. As the kids say. Hey everybody, welcome to Adventure Brodeo. I am Drew Hayes.
And I am Steve Wetherill.
And well, this is Christmas Murder Cleanup. Also known as Adventure Brodeo, where two authors play a video game very badly. In this case, I don't even grasp the core mechanics of this one. So it's going to be a real wild show. And also, I've got lots of plugging to do because I have a book that came out today. That's right, today, right now. You can go click a link in the description and read my latest work, Holly's Jolly Christmas, a part rom-com, part brutal slasher that is extraordinarily festive themed. Elf bodies go in the fire, right? I'm just assuming.
Yeah. I mean, like normally they do. I don't know about in this game.
Well, they're going, and I don't see them coming back.
Well, that's fine then. Seems like it's the fire's problem now.
No, wait, maybe they're staying there. Maybe I'm just stacking I'm just stacking dead bodies in a fireplace. Okay, that's not the solution I thought it was.
Maybe they've got some kind of Santa gene.
So Steve, you've played this game before. Would you care to tell me and or the people at home how we play this?
Well, Drew, would that I could. As long-term watchers of Brodeo may remember, I was not very good at this game. But the general concept is we have to clear up all the gore of these murdered elves. I believe we have to do that by putting body parts in buckets, then moving the body parts to an official incinerator, not just a jolly Christmas fireplace.
Okay, where's the incinerator? Because I messed around with this enough to figure out how to walk earlier, and I couldn't find, like, where do the buckets go? So I guess I'm going to go into the horrifying
Ooh. Oh, the ho-ho humanity. So many dead elves.
Boy, the reindeer horns over the reindeer pen really they send a message.
Oh, there's an exploded reindeer here. Whatever happened here, it was
jolly.
Definitely not reindeer games.
All right, so we got to find an incinerator. I know that's a bucket for our mops.
I think you've got your mop. And you've also got your bare hands for carrying stuff. And I think a sniffer-matic, but I think that just like tracks down gore. It's like the Ghostbusters PKE meter, but for elf blood.
Delicious, delicious elf blood. Well, I'm just going to put a bucket over here, nice and out of the way. Easy reach.
There is a lot of booze in Santa's workshop.
I mean, that feels accurate, to say the least.
And shotgun shells.
And TNT. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Santa may have snapped. I mean, to be fair, this is the most, high pressure time of the year for him. But on the other hand, he gets 11 months off, so maybe I can check your privilege, Santa. Alright, I got a bucket. This will be my contribution. Bucket.
Yeah, I'm so confused about where we put the murdered bodies. Like, I know we need disposal bins, but where do we put the bins?
It's got to be. Maybe we are supposed to use that fireplace as an incinerator, but they have to be in the biohazard bins first.
Oh, you know what? Hey, did you come pull bodies out of here?
No.
Then the fire does work. It just takes a while.
Oh, just like in real life.
Yep.
Fuck you, elf.
Peace.
Don't
All
know
right.
What happened to you?
Roast all the elves, and then we get about to clean it up.
We put a gift in the fire as well.
No, salvage those.
Oh. Well, you know, as long as we're ruining Christmas, I just figured maybe doing that.
So to no one's surprise, I'm going to talk at length about Holly's Jolly Christmas when we, as we play this. But Steve, before I go all into promo mode, do you have anything you want to talk about in the writing area? Perhaps any secret projects?
You know what, Drew? My secret projects are no longer secret. I started a new project for fun because I was procrastinating, and it turned out to be the most depressing 1,200 words I ever wrote. So that's my new project now.
That one, just those 1,200 words over and over again?
Yes, maybe, probably. I feel like I've got something with this one.
I mean, I feel like just writing the same 1,200 words over and over again is definitely a path to getting some sort of award. That feels like high literature bullshit.
I mean, this thing I've started, Drew, the only reason I'd finish it is either to destroy myself or humanity, so we'll see. That's my secret project. It may be a manifesto.
It's starting to sound a little manifesto-y.
I got some reindeer chunks.
Ooh, fun. Come here, Mr. Elf. Alright, let's see here. Drop you off in the fire. I have no idea if this is actually what we're supposed to be doing, but the elves are definitely vanishing.
Well, this is a results game, Drew. As long as we can't see the mess, it's not there.
There we go. You gotta get it real deep in there to make it fire away. Oh, it seems like some of you are celebrating the 12 days of Shingles. I see Madrim mentioning the Mummy's Curse. Big shout out to E.M. Kaplan for putting that together every year. We love her for putting attention on the series, and definitely appreciate the extra effort she throws into that. So be sure to give her some attention as she puts those reviews out, and check out her books as well.
I believe we're chatting about them in the Patreon if you guys are already members. If you're not, why not join the Patreon? So many things going on.
What do you think happens if I put TNT in the fire?
Oh, I think we'll clean this place up a lot faster. Depending on your definition.
Of clean?
Yeah. Fire cleanses, right?
I mean, fire cleanses perfectly in some arguments.
Yeah. I know I should be using the the bio disposable bins here, but this is just throwing elf bodies into a fireplace is enormously therapeutic.
Yeah, I mean it's I feel like the plastic would probably burn slower anyway.
Yeah, we're being environmentally friendly.
A lot of flash drives around this place.
I believe they've got like evidence or like the last entries of these elves. But I don't care what they had to say. I'm not here to learn. I'm here to do a job.
We're literally tossing their bodies into a fire. So what do we do with the dirty mop water?
I haven't really considered that yet.
Surely there's some sort of process for somewhere we can throw out mop water. Come here, you.
Are there any toilets or any elf toilets around? Where is the elf bathroom?
Ho-ho! Oh, you can rotate. Neat. I see your soul. To the fire with you.
Your hands don't quite join up with the elf from my point of view, so it just looks like you've got eerie powers.
I mean, okay, I'm a monster.
I get all the elf bodies yet?
Why can't I pick up this elf corpse? Does he know I was making him dance for my amusement?
God,
And is he
he's
being
still
all
alive.
petty about it?
He's still alive, then just put him in the fire quickly.
Ah, well, you know what will bring him back to life? Ah! Didn't work.
No. I wonder if you do find any survivors in this game. Well,
I feel like probably not, based on the title and everything we've seen of it. Let's see. Oh,
I mean,
Tamara
I'd be
Grunwald
checking
asks,
for a pulse.
do you think a burning elf corpse smells like a human corpse or like peppermint or something? I'm going to go with toasted marshmallow.
Yeah. No, I think a little bit of both. I mean, there's definitely the stench of tragedy and burning meat there. I think it'd be like if you put a hamburger on a grill and then some marshmallows on it too.
Oh, that's the worst sweet potato pie I can think of, and I hate sweet potato pie.
Well, nothing about this is good, so I wouldn't expect it to smell good. This is a tragedy. It's just not my tragedy. I'm just here to clean up.
Yeah, for us it's just a paycheck.
Mm.
Ah.
We got all the elves. I found Santa's assault rifles.
I've got an elf corpse right over here. Hi,
got some
Steve!
Oh. Oh no, I dropped my
Oh, that's a shotgun shell. Well, that's, morose.
This was not a rockin' Christmas.
Steve,
Eve.
help! I've done flipped my lid!
Oh, this one's mostly intact. Let's drop them off the balcony.
Help, I can still be saved. Elves have magic, you just have to believe.
Not paid to believe. Jump into the fire with you.
I believe in the power of the flame. The cleansing power of the flame.
Ah. Alright, I've run out of bodies to put in the fire.
If we've gotten rid of all the things that produce blood, I guess we should start wiping up the blood?
Yeah.
Do we have an idea for what to do with our, Oh, nope, found a dead body. Still a few more things out here in the shed.
Oh man, this mop gets dirty really quickly. It looks like such a space-age mop as well. Oh, there's an elf corpse here. Just poking him with my mop. Like a maniac. I'm gonna put him half in the fire and see how that works. Yeah, it still seems to be working. You gotta test these things.
It's the... Oh boy. Alright, there's a bunch more reindeer meat out here.
I mean, does that count as a corpse?
Well, it generates meat, or generates blood, so I'm getting rid of it.
Okay. Fair enough.
Anything that can make it dirty again after we mop, I'm just chucking in the fire.
I mean, that veal might have some kind of resale value. I don't know if we should be salvaging that.
Alright, where can I take you that you won't ruin everything if I dump you?
There has to be a more efficient way of mopping up all this blood. If only the elves were alive, we could make them do it.
Alright, I'm just going to put this over here and start trying to mop some stuff and see how it goes.
I'm going to try and clean this small room first.
I'm just starting on walls, since those probably won't re-dirty.
That's a good strategy, Drew.
Well,
As opposed to my last strategy, which was no strategy.
Well, strategy is for nerds. It's important to remember.
Yes. Nerds get things done, which when you're being paid by the hour, simply will not do. Okay, I'm calling it. Santa's murder planning room is clean.
Wow. Oh, nope, I've reached saturation point with my mop. I haven't reached it with my bucket yet.
I'm going to move a few buckets upstairs, work my way down.
Alright, so we have talked about the game for a bit. I'm going to now touch on the actual book release I have. So, Holly's Jolly Christmas is one I have been working on for a while. I had the idea forever ago. I've wanted to do a Christmas Shingles and thought it would be a fun way to work in rom-coms and slashers and just all the great things about the Christmas season.
Aw. The real meaning of Christmas.
Indeed. Oh, I think my bucket is reaching my saturation point.
I just got something out of the bucket machine and it looks like somebody's spleen. That can't be good. Into the fire with the spleen. Do I only get a certain amount of buckets? Is that part of the challenge? No. That was just a malfunction. I think we get infinite buckets.
Yeah, the problem is what do we do once they're all filled with blood water?
Leave them for the bucket guy. I assume there is one.
Well, I think I just almost knocked mine over. What if I just dump it?
Yeah, and then we can mop it up with another. Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if the solution is to dump it or to just leave a bunch of blood-stained buckets.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for like just keeping it. If it's in the bucket, it's not on the floor, so we cleaned it.
Wait, I wonder if I can bring it back to the wash-o-matic. Maybe it cleans out the water. Well, I have a super bloody bucket, so we're going to test it and find out.
Wow. You're handling this a lot better than I did last time.
Is there a backload option? There is a backload option. Okay, alright. Ideas are forming. Alright, let's get these out of the way. And go around to the back. And very carefully try not to spill this blood water everywhere.
Yeah, it's quite easy to kick open the over the buckets. Did do that quite a lot.
Hey, it worked! That's what you do.
Cool, bucket recycling.
Yep.
I feel a lot more like we're prepared for this.
Well, at least now we know kind of what to do.
Kinda, yeah.
I still haven't figured out how to walk and not leave blood prints everywhere. So I think I just have to work in an orderly fashion. Alright, well I'm not going to start in this room because it's super far away and a pain in the ass. Let's do some more wall cleaning. Woo! Oh, I forgot my mop was still super bloody. There we go. Somebody's been leaving buckets all over the place.
Know who that could be.
What possible person could that have been?
What inconsiderate, lazy piece of shit.
Just dropping buckets.
Like, it's quicker than the stairs.
Oh, Steve Lotta in the YouTube chat suggests walking backwards and mopping up your prints as you go. That is probably the move, actually. Yeah, I think you're right.
That's true. That works in real life.
I'm just doing me some wall cleaning right now. The one part I'm least likely to get dirty again. Oh, man. They need a better indicator of when you are about to tip over into super crazy bloody mop mode.
Yeah.
So anyway, we picked this game because it is both a game that is very festive to the season, and it's about just a tremendous amount of bloodshed and viscera being left behind, both of which are extremely true to my Shingles story.
Yeah. Little on the
Merry
nose,
Christmas.
I enjoyed this last time. This is a really therapeutic game.
I feel like I would like it more without the footprint aspect. Like the fact that I'm walking through and like retreading, it's gonna get to me.
It's infuriating, it is, yeah. Alright, okay, I think the upstairs is mostly clean.
All right, I'm gonna
Nobody go
just
upstairs.
start working my way through this area over here. All right.
Occasionally the bucket machine will just give me a leg.
That is a interesting choice on the bucket machine's part.
Yeah,
It sends a message. And the message is don't be the leg guy.
yeah. Well, I have no idea how the bucket generator works, so...
Oh, to cleanse it, you put it in the back. Here, I will show you, because I'm about to go bring a blood bucket over. Please don't be in my way, I can't see anything! Oh, Jesus. You've layered up a whole bunch of buckets right around where we need a clear space, bud.
You just walk into them. What if I just put the buckets in the fire?
Alright, so you just put it back here, and then you go over and you press this button. Well,
You know, I did that last time. And
There
it
we
was
go.
not having anything. It just gave me another bucket. Whoop.
yep. That's
No,
what
that
you want.
just smashed the bucket out of the way.
Oh, did it? It looked like it gave
Yeah.
us a fresh one the last time.
Good news is, buckets go in fire.
Did the buckets vanish in the fire?
Yes, eventually. All right.
Good enough. That'll do. All right, new plan. Buckets go in fire. That's honestly a lot easier anyway.
Yep. Fire is always easier.
Less work.
Right, I'm going to start on this corridor that we started.
I'm gonna keep working out here in the shed.
How is the shed coming along, Drew? Is it still reindeer tragedy?
Less?
Well, that's a good thing. The children can take some solace. Rudolph isn't scattered around the place anymore.
Oh, someone in chat pointed out that the reindeer antler thing is not as morose as we thought, as reindeer regularly shed their antlers. But I would like to counter that with, how often do magical reindeer shed their antlers?
And is, having it blown off with a shotgun the same as shedding?
Yeah. The Santa we're seeing here is not one who took humanely harvested reindeer.
mean-
Horns is the moral of this story.
If I was the sort of guy who was going to slaughter my, my elf co-workers, which I am, I might say, you're eventually going to shed your skin anyway. So, let me just hurry that process along for you.
Boy, it's good to be the tallest member of A&D when Steve says he's planning on murdering elves.
That's right. I imagine you rarely get mistaken for an elf.
No, it doesn't happen terribly often, at least not since I had the ears fixed. I mean, something normal.
It's something normal.
Believable explanation, carrying on.
I've nearly got this little corridor cleaned. Why am I getting such a
Oh, go ahead.
sense of well-being from this that I never get from actual cleaning in real life?
I mean, in regular life, cleaning does not go nearly this smoothly either.
That's true.
It's a lot more of a process. I can't just slap a mop down and get me a perfectly cleaned floor. God, if getting bloodstains out of floors were this easy.
Yeah, especially wooden floors.
Oh my God, can you imagine?
You'd have to resand this, at least.
Like, I spill a soda, and I'm like, well, this one's ruined.
This as well, it's not my house.
So Tamara Grunwald asked, how long does it take me to write a Shingles versus my other books? Honestly, not very long at all in terms of actual writing time, because they are much, much shorter than most of the other things I work on. It's usually the challenge is finding time for Shingles, because I work a pretty active publishing schedule at all times. And, come on, get clean. There we go. So, it's sometimes a challenge fitting them in. This one I kind of have been working on in my downtime here and there as I worked on Spells, Swords, and Stealth #5. Oh, right. We were supposed to talk about what we're writing currently. Steve did his, so I've been doing Spells, Swords, and Stealth for a few months. But not today, because I finished the rough draft. Hey!
Oh, shit.
What happened?
I just exploded.
You did?
Yeah, I went to the bucket machine. Some dynamite came out. I thought, oh, that's fun. I threw it in the fire. I'm dead now.
Well, we did wonder what would happen if you threw it in the fire, and now we know.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, we missed a whole bunch of elf corpse over here.
Oh, that's me, I think. I'm going to clean up my own corpse now that I've regenerated.
I don't think you've been staked to the mantelpiece, man.
Oh, no.
That was oh, hey, you're back.
Yeah, I regenerated. I get to clean up my own corpse now. This is a weird version of hell.
That would be a weird version of hell. Anyway,
I was an elf this whole time.
Oh,
God.
no. So yeah, I finished the rough draft of Spells, Swords, and Stealth #5 earlier this week. It has been sent off to my first editor. If that is a surprise to any of you, well, then you haven't been watching my series status page, on which I post all of my information as soon as it's relevant. I updated that on Monday, which
Yeah,
I don't really
unusual.
I don't really expect anyone to be checking it that closely. I just like to reiterate that if you're ever wondering where a thing is, it's there, and that is the most updated thing I keep. Boop.
You're a very organized person, Drew. I mean, like, for a writer.
Yeah, I have. God, I have an outline spreadsheet that is just different Excel work documents. I mean, there's like dozens of them at this point, just all lined up. And by the time I finish a book, it looks like a madman's etchings, because I have like notes, I have like quick reference facts, like, oh great, if I'm using this a lot, how do I spell it? And I'll just write it in a cell. Oh, I missed an arm. I look it over whenever I finish one. I'm like, boy, this is getting deleted when I die. Nobody needs to see the sausage that much. Chat is discussing my ability, whether or not I would be able to get away with murder. The main problem with that is that I am just intensely squeamish. It's fun to like play these games and like watch the movies with, Evil Dead levels of effects, but actual blood and gore and stuff, I will gross so fast, so viscerally, it's not even close.
Yeah, I mean, by the time I got to the cleanup stage, I'd just be like, maybe this is easy just to go to jail.
I feel like I'd get like one stab in and just be like, oh god, that's blood. Oh, that's your blood. Ooh.
If I'd just be relying on the panic reaction, like, oh, you're so gross, stop bleeding. And then maybe that'd put me in a stab frenzy. Maybe that's how murder happens, I don't know.
Yeah, trust me, I have a lot of family in medical. It was the industry that I was most expected to kind of look into upon reaching adulthood, and it got removed from the equation very quickly for the simple fact that I was just like, no, I can't do blood.
Maybe
And
they should,
also, I'm
like...
not nearly smart enough to do medicine. I should probably add that in too. I like
No, that's fine.
the amount of
long as
education
you-
and stuff. I'm like, oh no. Thank God I was squeamish because I would have failed out hard on this shit.
I think as long as you got the squeamishness down, you can go into medical. Maybe not like licensed, but
Like crystals?
no, just like maybe stitching up the other mobster or whatever. I figure like as long as you're kind of practical and you've got a staple gun.
Oh no, I'm not saying I wouldn't have been smart enough to pass the test. I wouldn't have been smart enough to do the work. Like you have to learn so much.
Yeah, I suppose. I guess.
Speaking as someone who did very bad in science for pretty much his entire high school and college career, I'm really good with the theoretical stuff. I'm really bad at everything practical. I took like a real dumb physics class. Are you walking your boot prints all over my freshly cleaned floor?
Just freshly clean. There's an elf head here. Oh, my mop is not good. I'm just gonna take this elf head and get out of here. Kaboo!
How many elf parts are we gonna find? At least one more.
There's a lot of dead elves here.
There are. But could there be more?
I mean, if we dare we become part of the story?
Tamara in the YouTube chat says they're imagining going to their doctor and it's been replaced by me in a beer cap. I feel like the only version where that would be in any way okay is if I was a doctor outside of a dispensary giving out weed cards.
Yeah.
Then it would be like the beer hat would be fine, and the fact that it was me and I was wildly unqualified would be fine.
I'm gonna suggest you calm down.
It's like, I want to get high. You know what? I know exactly what to prescribe for that. Man, I found another elf leg. These little things blend in.
I don't know. Are some of these elves regenerating? It feels.
I think there's just
malicious.
so many of them.
Well, I'm gonna start putting some presents on the fire just so this place looks less cluttered.
Take that, Santa. Your reputation's going down the bucket.
Oh, I think I just found my own head. Into the fire with
That's
you.
that's some existential shit, man.
Yeah. Oh well. This job doesn't breed a philosopher, Drew. Just a hard drinker.
There's a lot more TNT over here.
Stick it in the fire.
I'm really curious if the fire is the actual way we're supposed to be doing any of this.
Well, I didn't read anything I was supposed to read, so...
I mean, it's getting cleaner. We're definitely cleaning the place.
Yeah. Absolutely. We're doing a good job. Whether we're doing a correct job, I don't know. That's not my department.
Yeah, I'm not paid to answer questions. I'm paid to clean.
Hmm.
And clean badly. So Aaron Kelly in the YouTube asks, Steve, when is your next Shingles book coming out?
Ooh, good question. I should really write one. Normally I think of a hilarious title and a book happens, but I haven't thought of a hilarious title yet. I've got one. I'm still toying with blood actually, but I don't know what to do with it.
If you're gonna go for a Valentine's one, you might want to hop too.
Yeah. Yeah, if you've got nothing else on, the shingles, they don't take long to write. 20,000 words isn't that much if you've got a concept to explore.
Yeah, it's really fun. Like I think I've said for a while that my writing is often compared to TV, and I don't take offense to that at all. I think often in terms of like season structures and episodes and scenes and stuff. But I think it's writing the Shingles has really taught me to think more in terms of movies, because you have to be much more compact with your plotting and with your pacing. You really have to get in, get it done, get out. And that was an interesting challenge. Like I've had to kind of adjust and kind of learn, and it's fun. It's always neat to test something that you haven't done and then get better and find a new way to grow.
Yeah. I do find that the 20,000 word limit does kind of lend itself quite
Limit's a strong
well
word.
to structure. Suggested limit.
There we go.
There we go.
It's like my catalog is gonna force me to speak up here.
Yeah, I do. I find it kind of like, I could have got a 3-act structure for a half-hour TV program out of most of my Shingles. So, once you've got that concept.
Yeah, it's nice, and you can't really the format does limit you and keep you from overthinking it. Like you can't overdevelop anything or push it beyond what it could sustain. You have to just be like, I've got this much to work with, and then the story has to be done.
Yeah.
And I can leave it open for a sequel. I think once people read Holly Jolly Christmas, they will not be shocked at all that I am planning to go back to this character. But that doesn't mean that the story told within that novella doesn't still need to be its own self-contained journey. But now we're just getting into basics of writing, which shouldn't be a thing that needs to get talked about. But boy, oh boy, does it come up.
I'm gonna put this rocking chair in the fire.
Oh, I need another bucket. Oh, you're getting meat.
Yeah, this thing's malfunctioning again. Last time I did that, I exploded. So.
Well, it didn't make you put the thing in the fire. You made that choice.
The TNT was lit. I
it
realized
was lit.
I didn't help. I didn't help.
Oh, okay.
But,
I did not realize it was lit. I thought you had made a more active choice in that process.
No, this wasn't.
Shoot. I spilled my
It
water.
was a panic reaction. I wouldn't mind spilling the water if it made if it made a difference to the floor.
Yeah, if it took out a bunch of the viscera, that would be cool. Be like a water bomb.
I mean, I've done that before on particularly filthy floors.
In the game or in reality?
In real life, I used to clean nightclubs, so.
Oh no!
Sometimes you just get a big bucket of soapy water and just sploosh that all over the floor before you'd even think about what to do next.
Before you even put your shoes on it.
Yeah.
It's like, I like these shoes. I feel like there also should be an easier mopping mechanic than what I'm doing, which is just hitting it and then praying to God I don't knock the whole thing over.
Yeah. Maybe there is an interaction button that I've missed. It's credible. I think I'm making a mistake by trying to clean too close to this dispenser.
Yeah, we gotta end the dispenser, because we gotta figure out how to clean off our shoes. Well, I see some wall goop that can get cleaned over here.
Oh, the wall goop. Oh, but then I exploded, of course.
No, this is over here by the waste bin that we have not been using in the slightest.
Yeah, that waste bin was
wasted.
love you.
Like, at a certain point, do I stop leaving bloody footprints? Because that would be cool. Oh, wait, yeah, I think I do. Yes, I have stopped leaving bloody footprints. Alright, so there is a point where you can leave the viscera behind.
Oh, that's good to know. I mean, like, physically, not emotionally.
No, never emotionally. Alright, now I can come over here and get these bits that I missed. There's a gun on this table.
There are a few guns around.
Yeah,
Went down here.
after the dynamite, I don't know why that surprised me. That there's a revolver.
Oh dear.
Alright. You know, I hope they're not... Hey, I got it. I hope they're not expecting us to, like, repair this wall damage or anything, because that ain't happening.
Oh no, that's that is not what the Union says.
No.
Come on, Bucket, don't give me difficulty. So close to having a nice, clean workshop here.
Man, I actually can't believe how much we have gotten done in here.
Yeah.
Gives you a weird sense of pride.
It does. We've saved Christmas.
No, Christmas is bad.
Yeah, Christmas is gone. Christmas is out the window this year.
Been a bad Christmas all around.
Yeah.
So apparently they're discussing Shingles poetry in the YouTube chat, being glad that it's not a poem.
Oh dear. I mean, limericks maybe.
Wait, Steve, when did you do ASMR?
Well, Drew, I was rather drunk at the time, and I needed to vamp while Bevan went to take a pee during his reading.
Ah, gotcha.
That's somewhere on the YouTube channel.
Well, they got to dig through 7 hours of content to find that, so you gotta want it.
I recommend that no one try to look that up.
There is fully a dead elf up here that we missed.
Oh, for God's sake. This job is just never done.
Hang on, I'm gonna go get that one biohazard bin and bring it up, and maybe we can keep it contained and not have him splatter all over the place.
Yeah. Like an inconsiderate prick.
Oh wow, there's gore and everything.
Oh, I was doing so well. You think you've got everything, and then there's a big pool of blood on a table somewhere that you thought was cranberry sauce or something, but no, it's gore. It's all gore.
There's no cranberry sauce at this happy giving day. Ah, come on, get in the bucket. Get in the bucket. Get in the bucket. See in the bucket. It doesn't seem like I'm leaving gore everywhere, so we're just gonna... Ah, I dropped him. Ah, crap-a-doodle.
Just throw him over the balcony, Drew.
Yeah, I'm just gonna chuck him in and clean up. That's... I feel like I'm making this harder than it needs to be.
I'll take this bucket of goo. I thought I'd cleaned upstairs, but apparently I was fooling myself. Oh, there's another TNT.
Oh, God.
Alright, that's gonna need cleaned up.
Oh no! There's smoke everywhere.
Ugh.
Oh, okay, it didn't like char stuff though. That's all right.
God, I made a hell of a mess.
Oh my God, yeah, you did. You blew up everywhere.
I had this spotless, damn it. Oh,
I mean, it is almost one. That might be our cue to
this
that
is
the
so
Sisyphusian
disappointing.
task has reached its summit.
Yeah, I think we'd probably do some kind of break.
Union rules.
Yeah. Second time you explode, you get smoke break.
What about the fourth? No, only the second.
We used to, but then Gary was very obviously deliberately exploding himself. He ruined it for everyone.
That's Gary for you.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us on this Adventure Brodeo of Viscera Cleanup Detail Santa's Rampage. We'll be back for more Ho-Ho Holiday Brodeo coming through the month. In the meantime, please don't forget to pick up Holly's Jolly Christmas, my new Shingles that is fun and murdery and lighthearted romance. So, go enjoy, and until next time, bye!
Bye.